Hello, people, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And what do I say? Okay, do you guys want some worms? Anyway, hello, I'm gonna be serious now, okay? 3, 2, 1, serious. Okay, so, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back, or whatever. Anyway, today, we're gonna be talking about the surgery I did, like, 6 months ago. I don't know, I had the surgery August 23rd, 2021, and it was February 18th. Can you hear that? Anyway, it was February 18th, 2022, and my surgery was probably almost like 6 months ago. I don't know. Okay, like I keep track, but it's not okay. August, September, October, November, December, January, February. It's been like 7 months since surgery. What? Anyway, that's like unbelievable. Because I feel like it was yesterday. Anyway, we'll be talking about how it went. And yeah, the background noise is my fan. Anyway, I'm gonna be talking about how it went and like if it helped or not, because this YouTube channel is supposed to be about gaining awareness to chiari, but like this whole time it's been like me making cakes and about the weather and about 2021 or 2022, like the new year. Anyway, yeah, so this is awkward. Basically, okay, so I decided to have surgery when my headaches. Should I explain what chiari is? I should. Okay, so I have a sickness called chiari, malformation, and oh, my finger, hold on. Okay, back to the video. Sorry, I had to do something. Anyway, I don't remember where I left off. Oh yeah, I was explaining what chiari was. Basically, I have this sickness called chiari malformation, which is apparently very common, but I think that's kind of crazy because before I got diagnosed with it, I had no idea what it was. Like, you know, because it was like around, it was July 9th when I had my first MRI that would detect if I have, like, you know, something wrong with me or not. Because for like, I think it started when the first Zoom because of COVID was first like introduced, because I remember like standing up and everything would go black and I was having like 8 headaches in a day, and I was like, this isn't normal, we should do something about it. So, you know, I told my mom, I was like, hey mom, like when I stand up I get really dizzy and, you know, stuff goes black, and which isn't normal, and I'm having like a lot of headaches. And she's like, at first like we weren't really concerned about it because my mom has a lot of migraines, so we thought maybe that was it, until one day I completely blacked out. I don't even know what happened. I could hear everything, I couldn't see. Like everything was black and I fell to the ground, which is, you know, serious. And so basically we're like, we need to do something. And so we did do something. First we went to a doctor. We went to doctor. Anyway, and they did a whole bunch of tests. They like took a whole bunch of blood tests for everything. And when, you know, the blood test came back, they're like, she has low vitamin D. Like, it's not high enough. Like, it's very low. And we're like, okay, we thought we found the problem. So, you know, I got vitamin D pills or whatever, like vitamins, like gummies. Anyway, I got those, and then, you know, we thought my problems were fixed until it was like around June or July, because I remember the 4th of July that year. I couldn't do it. I was downstairs in the basement with my dog, and just chilling because the noises were too loud. It was giving me headaches. And so, that day I went up to mom and I was like, Mom, the vitamins, they aren't helping. And I drink a lot of water normally. So she was like, we're gonna get you into another doctor. So we got me into another doctor, June or July. I think it was more of June. And they did like a heart echo. I don't know what it was. It was like some type of heart test to make sure like everything in my heart was okay. It was like they put patches and they listened and watched, make sure my heart was okay. And we were like, well, her heart is normal, which is good. And then they're like, we should get you in for an MRI because clearly this is not normal. You blacking out and like having these many amounts of headaches in a day, which was 8, which now that I look on it, it's not even that much. I mean, for you guys, people who don't have chiari, you're probably like, that's a lot, but anyway, so, I had my first MRI July 9th of I think it was 2020. Yeah, because I was going into 7th grade, after the summer. Anyway, and so, I think it was either a few weeks, no, it was either 1 to 2 weeks, or a few days after they called, and they were like, yeah, so we got her test back, and she has, I don't know if I should call it a disease or a sickness, or a disability. It's not a disability, because, like, when I got diagnosed with it, I had no idea what it was. But anyway, they called, and they were like, yeah, she has something called chiari malformation, and we had no idea what that was, and they were like, yeah, she needs to see a neurologist, and they're gonna fix it, but there's no cure. So they didn't fix it, but they helped it. So they were like, I'm trying to think. Okay, what they were like. I don't know how to word it. Like, I know how to word it, but like I can't. Anyway, they were like, yeah, they were like, okay, you're gonna see a neurologist on this day, this time, and we have no neurologist in where I live, so we had to go to another town, city, whatever, to go, and yeah, that started it. Okay, so I guess this video is about like how I found out I had chiari and the surgery. Anyway, they were like, yeah, and my first ever neurologist appointment was on my first day of 7th grade. Yep, I did go to school for like the first 2 hours. I was at school till 11, and we went and we drived. We got there on time, and they explained to me exactly what chiari was. Basically, I'm pretty sure it's either my brain is too big for my skull, or my skull is deformed. Yeah. Anyway, so like we didn't start on in medicine. I don't know why, but what did we do? Anyway, why did I say anyway twice? Anyway, they what did they do? Yeah, they said I can take these. We just started on medicine right away because we were trying to like find stuff that could help the headaches before getting on medicine to make sure. Anyway, they were like, try this and this and this, and I don't remember what it was. But I tried it and it didn't work. And eventually we changed neurologists. And I think it was October or November. It's October. It's like late October, early November, where they were like, we gotta put you on a medicine for this because clearly it's not getting any better. I went to 8 headaches a day to like 20 or 30, which is a lot. And they gave me the medicine. They're like, this should help. It helped, I guess, kind of. And then then, you know, I started having problems with that medicine, so I had to change medicines. And it was kind of, you know, it was like scary because I was like, was I 13 or 12? I was 12. As a 12-year-old getting diagnosed with a serious thing like this, like my brain is too big and I might have to get part of it chopped off. Not chopped off, but like taken out. Like they have to take my skull out. And anyway, and they were like, yeah. Like, oh my gosh, it's like I have it in my head, I just don't know how. I should have written the script before this so I knew exactly what to say. Anyway, they were like, okay. They were, why do I keep on saying the same things over and over? Anyway, they were like, what? Okay, sorry. Yeah, they put me on the new medicine and it worked. And I can hear my hamster, she's drinking her water right now. Anyway, yeah, they put me on a new medicine and it worked. It took my headaches from 30 a day to 20 a day, which is, you know, good because I didn't want to live my life having so many headaches a day. And when I say they hurt, like, they hurt. And it wasn't like a normal headache. It lasts for like a few minutes and it's gone. It would last for like a few seconds to a minute. And it would be the most painful pain I've ever experienced at that time. And I had to live with that for the rest of my life, which is not something I wanted to do. So, and then eventually my headaches got really bad. They slowly progressed higher, and I feel like some days were better than worse, or some days were better than others and some days were worse than others. I don't know how, but it was. I got to a point where my highest amount of headaches in one day was 65. 65 headaches in one day. How did I do it? I have no idea. I took a lot of pain medication, like pain pills, like Tylenol, and that didn't help. I took my regular medication. It helped, but it didn't help. Well, okay, no, because it did help, but only for a little while until one day my headaches got super bad. I went to having 65 as my most headaches in one day to 81 headaches. In one day. I'm not saying like over like this many days. One day. That's not normal. That shouldn't be normal for any person. So I got to the point where I was like, Mom, Dad, I can't do this anymore. I can't live my life having this many headaches in a day and them hurting this bad. And they were like, what do you want to do? And I said, the surgery, even though it was scary, it's the best option right now. And so I decided to have surgery. Wow. Anyway. And I was like, I need to have the surgery. I can't keep on living like this. I can't go day to day having this many headaches in a day and them hurting this much. And I just saw my chiari notebook. This is where, after the week's done, I know all of them in here. All my new symptoms, like the symptoms I had during the week, any new symptoms, and how many headaches I had. I'll actually show you. I'll show you a good week versus a bad week. Here we go. Oh, I have to find it. Hold on. If it takes me a while, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find it, I promise. Probably should have paused it. I saw it 2 seconds ago. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause it. Okay. This was a bad week. I had a total of 334 headaches in 1 week. You probably can't read that. Okay, so on the 8th of, I don't remember when this was, I had 81 headaches. I had ringing in my ear, and I have this thing where my brain, it's like a brain freeze, but it's like starts like in the middle of my head, and it just grows. It's super weird. I had ringing in my ear in that in one day, and then the next day I had 54 headaches. And then the 10th I had 41 headaches. The 11th I had 27 headaches. That was the least amount of headaches I had that whole week. The 12th I had 34. The 13th I had 52. And the 14th I had 47. Not really something anyone should go through. Okay, I found one of my good weeks. This was in July, as it says. The 25th, I had 29 headaches. The 26th, I had 15 headaches. The 27th, I had 10. The 28th, I had 26. The 29th, I had 28. The 30th, I had 28. And the 31st, I had 42. In total, that is 178 headaches in 1 week. So much better than 300 something. Yeah, so I decided, I was like, we need to have the surgery. I can't live with this many headaches in a day. Like, no. So I had the surgery. And a funny story, I was actually going to film, like, before surgery and after surgery. But, like, I filmed the before surgery. I just didn't film after surgery. Like, before surgery, like, I was in the car. I was like, guys, today at the surgery, we're here. It's actually happening. So, I was, like, a week into school. First quarter, I could only do a week of school. And then I left for like 2 weeks. I'd say it was more like almost a month. I was gone out of school. The 23rd came. I had surgery at like, 7, 8 in the morning? Yeah, anyway. I had surgery, and all I can remember before surgery is like I was terrified, because what they have to do for surgery is they have to cut the back of your head open, they have to take a piece of your skull out, then they have to take a piece of your brain out very carefully. That surgery was 4.5 hours long. Wow. But I woke up from surgery, and of course I was in a lot of pain, because my head had just been cut open, and my face was so swollen. It was crazy. Like, I could move my head. It was really dizzy. I was really dizzy. And I remember the first thing I thought when I woke up, I was like, where's my mom and dad? Because I just went through a major surgery. Of course I'm gonna want my mom and dad. Anyway, yeah, I had surgery, and I had an IV here, here, and here. I had 3 IVs in, and I was on so much pain medicine. It was crazy. Anyway, so I think what I was gonna say. I was in the hospital for a total of 3 days. 5? No, not 3. I feel like it was more of like 4 or 5 days. On the first day, on the first day, I took my first walk. And you might be like, yay. But what the nurses told me is that normally people who just had surgery like this, they don't take their first walk until like the 2nd or 3rd day. But I took my first walk the first day. Okay, the day after surgery, what they do is they have the patient go to the bed, walk to the bed, to the chair. I skipped that whole entire process, and I just walked my first day. That's an achievement. Like, I feel like, wow, it amazed me, and I amazed all of the doctors there. Like, and I amazed my parents. It was so crazy, okay? And then, I just lost my train of thought. I went. Anyway, it was the second day. Oh my gosh, okay, on the first day, I was out of surgery. My neurologist, because there's a difference. There's a neurologist and there's a neurosurgeon, okay? My neurologist was, and there's two campuses, for the Boys Town Hospital, where I go. Anyway, I lost my train of thought again. Yes, my neurologist, he came to visit me the day I had my surgery. Like, that night, he came to visit me, and it was amazing. And I'll be putting pictures in, don't worry, you'll be able to see everything. And then also, on the first day I woke up, I was awake for probably an hour. I had a therapy dog come and visit me. And, okay, sorry. The therapy dog comes once a month. And I was there that day. It was amazing. Oh my god, it was so cute. Anyway, a few days passed. I think it was 2 days passed. And my neurosurgeon, she came up to me and she was like, "Are you ready to go home?" I was freaking out because I haven't even had a shower. Like, how am I supposed to take a shower when they want me to keep my cut thing dry? Like, how? And there was blood in my hair. Like, my hair was in braids, and there was blood in my hair. It was disgusting. Anyway, and, like, right here was swollen really bad. Anyway, she came in, she's like, "Are you ready to go home?" And I looked at my mom, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready, but no, I'm not gonna go home. Because there's so much I don't know how to take a shower with this. Like, how am I supposed to take a shower when there's a cut, like, right here in the back of my head? Like, do I part my hair? What do I do?" And they're like, "Okay, we can keep you an extra night, and then you can go home." And I was like, okay. So that night, I took my first shower, and honestly, it's not as bad as you think. Because all I had to do was, I just split my hair like this, down the middle. Then I washed this side. Then I'd carefully get up, turn around, and wash this side. It was very annoying, yes, because every time I stood up, it was like for a few days after my surgery, every time I stood up, I was so dizzy. Like, it wasn't even funny. Like, I just wanted to lay in bed and sleep. But they had the best muffins. Oh my gosh, they were so good. Anyway, so I went home. It felt like the drive was so long because, like, the town is an hour away. So the day of the surgery, we woke up at like 4 or 3 in the morning so I could get ready, get all my stuff, and we could go do that surgery. That was the scariest day of my life, man. Anyway, sorry, there's a brush on the ground. I had to pick it up. Anyway, oh my gosh. Sorry, my lashes are really blurring me. So, I was home. And I would say I was home for probably a month. Because I was gone. No, it was less than a month. Because I was gone. Well, what was that Friday before August? Hold on, let me look. I had to bring out my old calendar. So basically, and yes, it's BTS. Anyway, so basically, this day I had surgery on a Monday. And then this day I had to leave school early. In my favorite class. Yeah, school started this day. I left that day. And I was gone until this day. So I was gone for like 2 weeks, not a month. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, I keep on losing my train of thought. Yes, I left Friday the 20th because I had to do a whole bunch of tests before I could even do the surgery. Like, I had to do it 2 days before the surgery. I had to get my blood tested. I had to get, like, COVID tested to make sure I didn't have COVID. It was crazy. But we got the results. They're like, she can have surgery. She's completely fine to do surgery. And that weekend I was scared. I was like, wow, this is it. I'm gonna have brain surgery, or it's called chiari, decompression. And yeah. So I couldn't lift anything above 5 pounds for like a month, 3 months. It was crazy. Like, how did I go to do that? I don't know. I couldn't even open my school doors. I had to have my friend open them for me so I could go inside and sit down. Anyway, so it was the hold on. Yes, so I went back the 7th, right? And I talked to my, no, it was either 7th or the 8th. Because we didn't have school the 6th, and we had a meeting the 7th. So it was the 8th. I went back to school. And we had a meeting with my teachers, and we were like, she can't do this, she can't do this, and she can't do this. I could only do half days for a week until the 15th, because that was my follow-up appointment. Half days were fun. It was just like I went to first, second, third, and fourth period, which is 4 out of 7 periods in a day. I was exhausted. Like, I just got done with a major surgery. Of course I'm gonna be tired. Anyway. Like, when I tell you, people ask me, they're like, did you have COVID? Did you do this? Did you do this? Because I was gone from my second half of the day for like 3 weeks, and they didn't see me, but the people in my first half did. And they came up to me and they're like, hey, where have you been? And I was like, yeah, I had surgery. Wow. Anyway, so, while I was at home, I had people visit me, I had people bring me food and all this fun stuff. Anyway, it was crazy. It was like crazy. Anyway, I keep on losing my train of thought. Like, we're probably gonna have to do part 2 because I can't think, and it is like 10:34 at night. Anyway. Like, it's crazy, dude. Anyway, so like I said, before surgery, I was having like 81 headaches in a day. After surgery, I would have like one every 2 weeks. Amazing. And then, got a little worse. But I was like fine with that. I wasn't fine with it. I don't know, because apparently I was supposed to keep on taking my medicine after surgery. We didn't know that, so I didn't take it for like a few months. And then, we had a follow-up appointment with my December 17th, 2021. I had an appointment with my neurologist because, my headaches were getting worse after like 3 months out of surgery. And he was like, well, have you been taking your medicine? And I was like, I didn't know I was supposed to keep taking my medicine. And it did help. I had a headache today. I've had headaches this week. But it's like not 334 in 1 week. Like, that's crazy, bro. Anyway. I slept on my couch for like 2 to 3 days. And then I was like, I'm tired of this couch. I'm tired of the front room. I want my room. So I went in my room and I slept in my bed. And oh my gosh, it was amazing. But after I slept in my bed, I woke up. And my neck hurt so bad, and I was like, Mom, and she was like, hey, it's fine, we'll give you medicine, and we'll get you water. So, yeah. But it's expected for my neck to hurt. Like, when I tell you, I woke up from surgery, I couldn't move it left or right. My doctor and my surgeon was like, eventually, not now, but eventually, you need to start, like, doing exercises, like, move your head this way and this way, because it was gonna help, and now I can easily move my neck. Because when I look up, it feels weird because, there's the scar. But then when I look down, it feels normal. It's so weird. I'm pretty sure I've been missing parts, and that's fine. If I am, I'll just inform you guys in next in more videos. Be like, yeah, do you guys want worms? I bought these at Rocket Fizz and they were kind of gross. Very gross. Why am I doing this? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be talking about surgery, not worms. Honestly, that's probably it. But I know it's not. Like, But yeah. Basically, I had brain surgery at 13 years old. It's crazy. Basically, here's all of it in short story time, okay? May, June, I had terrible headaches. I started blacking out, which wasn't normal. So went to the doctor, and I had my first MRI July 9th. I got diagnosed with chiari at 12, had surgery at 13. Which is crazy. If you're wondering what type I have type... Okay, I started out as type 1, and they were like, well, we can treat it for now. And then it got moved to more of a 1.5, because they decided, like, I'm having symptoms as if it's a 2, but altogether but the brain on the MRI showed it's a 1. So they said 1.5. Yeah. And there's 4 types, and if I had like the 3rd type, we would have known right away. If I had the 4th type, no, I'm gonna be honest, because I looked it up, and you know, Google isn't always right, but if I had the 4th type, I probably would have already been dead by now, because I read, and it was like, most infants don't survive chiari if they have the type 4, because it's so much, they can't. And if you have type 3, it's almost impossible to live. So I'm really lucky I have type 1.5. I think that's honestly it, because I missed school for a few weeks. Hold on. So for Thanksgiving break, my teacher wrote the whole class a note, and this is mine. I'm not gonna make you read it. I'm gonna read it. She said, I am so thankful for you. You have shown so much bravery this year. You had brain surgery and came back to school to determination and desire to learn. That is amazing. And, you know, everybody's like, yo, our cards are the same. And I knew. I was like, my card isn't the same. And then my FCS, that was my math teacher. And my FCS teacher was like, she wrote me a note too. And she said, I always love having you as a student. You get your work done, can work with anyone, and do good work. My aunt also has chiari, and I know how draining and uncomfortable it can be. You come to school every day with no complaints, smile on your face, ready to do your best student. You are brave beyond your years, and your tendency will take you far in life. Come see me anytime. I hope your break is awesome. That, oh my god. Because I just, like, having somebody who knows somebody who has chiari, and they know how tiring it can be, that's such relief. Because at school, I thought I was, like, alone. But I'm not. Like, this is crazy. And honestly, the whole reason I started this YouTube channel was to show awareness, not to make cakes, I promise. But, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it. If it's not, I'll probably make, like, I won't make part 2. But, like, I'll talk about it in one of my videos. But basically, that's it. That's it for today. If you like this video, please share, because I want to get my story out I'm 14 now. As a 14-year-old, who has chiari and has had the surgery and can say it works. The headaches won't go away completely. My blackout went away. Like, my blackouts, they went away. I've probably had a total of more than 10 MRIs. It's crazy. It's just, like, crazy that anybody has to go through this. And, of course, like, not every person with this is the same. Like, I know somebody who, like, knew they had it because they got in a car crash. they had to do an MRI. Like, they had no symptoms before. I don't know somebody. I'll take that back. I read somewhere that that's how they figured it out. But, like, they had no symptoms before. So the really way you know you have this is if you take an MRI. Because, like, you can have a few headaches and that doesn't mean you got chiari. I'm just saying, like, I'm super sensitive on this. Because some people will be like, oh, I have a really bad headache. Do I have chiari? And I'm just like, no. Like, there's a lot more. Like, here, I'll probably show a picture of the list of all the symptoms. I've had a lot of them. Anyway, that is it for today. If you liked it, please share, please like, and maybe subscribe if you want to. Anyway, that's it for my story of how we found out I had chiari and surgery. Bye. Can't tell if the light, my lamp makes it better or worse. Wait. Nobody told me I could flip. Anyway. Should I be farther away? I don't know what to do. What do I talk about? Okay. Anyway. Hi. I guess should I put my hair down? No, my hair is fine as the way it is. Anyway. It is 10. I don't have a clock over here. It is 10:02. Actually, hold on. I don't know if it's better or worse. I'm just gonna keep it on. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're also gonna turn my AC on. Cause I don't know. Oh yeah, that's my fan. So if you hear anything, it's my fan because it's really hot in this house, room, whatever. Hold on. That really hurt. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably gonna go in bloopers because I don't know what's going on. Okay. Hi. Why is this so awkward? I'm looking at myself. It's so weird. Okay, anyway. My dog's barking. I don't know if you can hear it. Is that sweat? It is really hot, so if it's sweat, I'm sorry. Hold on.